Teamwork.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Tattoo Homewreckers. This is a podcast where we talk about tattoos, life, and everything in between. My name is Callista. The wiggly one over there is...
Oh, that's my go?
Oh.
Lou.
Are you Lou and I'm Caboose today?
No, I'm the wiggly one.
You're the wiggly one, and then the wiggly one in the middle is Caboose. Welcome. We are back and ready to go. Lou's out of dopamine, unfortunately, but we're gonna just do a speed run.
Power through it.
Some silly things. I think this is more so an after hours episode, yeah?
Yeah, but I don't know that we're like calling them after hours anymore because we don't do enough of them.
I know.
So we're just having a good time because we've had a couple serious episodes.
Yes.
And in our house, we collect card games where you get to know each other. So what you can't see is the
At
entire...
least 5 different games.
Yes, where we ask each other questions.
Yes.
Including a book
Which
where
are
people ask questions.
laid out in front of us. But can we start with a little cheers first?
Yes,
foremost?
cheers.
Cheers. To friendship, to getting to know each other better, to a sillier episode. Why you did not like that cheers? All right, Lou, do you want to start us off?
Yes, so I'm going to read the very beginning part of Esther's game, and Caboose will put all the games down in the show notes, because that's his job, not mine. And for anyone who doesn't know, this is my husband. But the start of it says, begin here, so in case you don't know where to begin. And then it's, in this game, there are no winners or losers.
False.
Yeah, we severely disagree with that. Everyone is on the same team. I also disagree with that.
False.
I'm on the winning team.
No, that's impossible because I'm always on the winning team.
No, I'm the one that wins. And then the intention is to come together around the magic of storytelling.
The magic of storytelling.
Yeah, but, okay, that being said, I need to start you guys with the most important thing ever. Callie bought me gum because we just came back from San Jose earlier today. And you need to do the little reveal to the camera how you do it. How do the kids do it?
They do one of these. So you hold it and then you put your hand over it like you're a YouTube influencer.
Doesn't matter. But most importantly, look, it's stadium seating for gum.
Isn't that the coolest thing you've ever seen?
It's stadium seating. I don't know. It's amazing. It comes together and it looks dope.
They are hard to take out, though. We were trying to take them
seating.
out and we were like, oh shit, they're in there.
Yeah.
Isn't that dope?
Yeah, this entire front row, we've already eaten all these little guys.
I've had one.
Yeah, so we
collectively
have eaten them. So I want to put little faces on them so that way they're like,
literally, oh my god, they're like
little
watching.
fans that I'm eating.
Aw, very cute.
I'll put you guys here so you can watch our podcast.
Well, with that being said, I mean, honestly, since you started us off with A, stadium seating, and B, Esther Perel's game, and you're a loser, I'm going to pull a card.
You know who pulls cards? Losers.
Shut
or
up.
people that can read well.
Or
none of those.
Okay, so if you guys were to guess, I'm gonna switch up the game a little bit and ask, what do you guys think my most irrational fear is?
Your insides.
That's not irrational.
That is irrational.
What about
you? Almost passed out because you were bleeding.
Yeah.
You nicked your finger. Barely any blood, you guys, and this bitch almost passes out. That's an irrational... You have an irrational fear. If somebody talks about feminine innards, we'll put it that way, she'll start to get queasy, and if you keep talking about it, she'll pass out.
I'll start getting I'll lose all the color in my face.
She can't look at pregnant women because she's so afraid of her insides. That's an irrational fear.
No offense against all of you, but you guys creep me out. What do you think my most irrational fear is?
Besides that one.
Oh, I don't know. Spiders? I don't know.
I'm doing pretty okay with spiders, I think. I thought you would get this. Like showers.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a fear, though? Are you genuinely afraid of a shower?
I think I'm just avoidant of a shower.
Why are you avoidant of a shower?
That is something that is dug so far back in my brain that I don't know if I want to open that box.
I can't wait till we can unpack that box.
Okay, I'm gonna... Caboose's most irrational fear. He's actually not afraid of a lot of things from what I've seen. I would say his most irrational fear is being on the podcast. And
I was going to say emotional intimacy.
Oh, talking around at a table, maybe. What do you think your most irrational fear is?
Irrational?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I know all fears to me feel rational because I'm feeling them, but like I get it, you know what I mean? If you hear any shuffling in the fucking kitchen, that's because one of our dogs is messing around. Yeah.
What are you doing? Stop messing with the mic, man. But I think like you could argue that all fears are irrational then.
Are irrational or
like
rational?
Are irrational. If it's not going to directly kill you, then it would be an irrational fear.
I don't know.
Sharks?
It feels so real. No. Are you scared of sharks? You're a swimmer.
But rationally,
a shark is sense. Yeah, but your chance of getting bit by a shark is so slim, like to none. Mm-hmm. So that would technically be an irrational fear, unless you are often swimming with sharks while covered in blood or looking like a seal.
I look particularly like a seal.
Looking like a snack.
Look like a seal.
Looking like a snack in the ocean.
A little salty snack.
Little salty snack.
Okay, no, what's my most irrational fear?
Your most irrational fear would...
Worms.
Don't talk about snormals.
Snormals is what the name is, actually, in Lou speak.
Ew, they're so great. It doesn't make any sense.
Why? They're just
because
wiggly little guys.
Ew. They look like penises that have detached themselves from the body and are just going around the earth. So? Yes, they're disgusting. They don't make any sense. Or it looks like your intestines. Or it looks like a fucking turd. They're gross. I don't like them.
I don't know about turds.
They're gross.
I quite like snormals. I think they're very cute.
No.
Okay, well,
not one bit.
I'm gonna ask another question. Oh, have you ever intentionally scammed someone or misled them for personal gain? Misled somebody? I don't think so.
Not as far as I'm aware.
I've misled all of our viewers into listening to our podcast. That's what I've done.
Nice. That's great.
What about you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't think so either. I don't think that's like in either any of our moral compasses.
I'm sure somebody out there would say that I have. Mm-hmm. Because I'm sure if people are like salty about shit.
Oh, for sure.
But I feel like people tend to think that when they're like, oh, well, this person was misleading. Like if they got hurt by someone. Mm-hmm. I told you couldn't be upstairs.
Sorry, our dog's freaking out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to move on. Mm-hmm. Pretend I lost all of my memory and explain the concept of fear to me. Oh, that's very fitting considering we just talked about fears. What is fear?
Just a long pause. I don't fucking know. You're gonna have to cut that out.
We don't have to cut it out. I think fear. If I were to explain to you guys what fear is, I would say that it is. Oddly enough, I would walk you through what the body experiences. I would be like, fear is when your mind goes blank and your palms get sweaty and
knees weak,
arms are heavy, vomit on his sweater. Mom spaghetti. That's exactly what fear is. No, I think I would walk you through the body's feelings of fear, and then I would walk you through like. It's what happens when, I don't know, if I were to explain it to a toddler, when you don't like something.
It's like self-preservation. Like it's something that you're cautious of that is going to help preserve your like life or well-being.
Your well-being, your safety, your overall like health. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. Lou's taking care of the doggos, so I'm going to ask one more question. And then you and I are just going to ride through it. What are you not willing to compromise on?
And not a lot.
Really?
I don't know. There aren't really any like hard no's for me, you know? Like I feel like a lot of things are open to discussion, you know, because regardless of how you feel around a certain topic or whatever, like somebody may have another viewpoint from you. And if it's something that you haven't seen before, then there's always room for compromise. So.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
more selfless than I am.
I'm gonna do a hard disagreement. I will not compromise on human rights. Mm-hmm. I will not compromise on things like racism. Like
I think you took it more in the direction of like, did you take it personally, like maybe like personal relationships?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say the same thing. I don't. I'm not willing to compromise on like if you're racist, sexist, or homophobic, then that's a no for me.
Yeah.
But the first thing that came to mind is like, I'm not willing to compromise on moving to New Zealand. That is a dead set in the future. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to compromise on that.
Well, and if I take it, like, I mean, those are all personal things. Mm-hmm. I'm not willing to compromise on my relationships with people.
Oh, do
on,
tell.
like, authenticity. Like, you either get me and you get all of me, or you don't get me at all. Yeah. So, like, if I cannot be honest about, like, what I feel about things, or, like, if you can't handle that, like, if I run low on dopamine, I'm really frustrated. If I'm hot and frustrated and I'm fucking perimenopausal, so I randomly get stupid hot now.
Right. Or in this case, like, setting up for the podcast took, like, longer than...
Yeah, like an hour longer.
Yeah. And, like, obviously you are in a safe place where you can tell us, like, I'm out of dopamine, we gotta go. Like, we gotta get this shit going and rolling. Yeah, no, that's totally fair.
Yeah, I don't want to compromise on, like, who I am around people, which means now I'm really selective with relationships. Because I think a lot of people think that they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, like, I love, like, all parts of you. And I'm like, you don't know all parts of me. Like, yeah, it's not, and that's just the case that, like, I don't want to compromise on having people in my life that don't know me. Yeah. So, yeah.
That's totally fair. I took it more definitely as a certain things. Not willing to compromise on my business or my moving to New Zealand. Okay, now for something a little silly. What's your favorite candy? Since we're getting really heavy really fast, and we said there was going to be a light episode.
What's your favorite candy?
Favorite candy? I think we've answered this on the podcast before.
Is chocolate considered candy?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of chocolate? Don't tell me like Hershey's, because that shit's garbage.
No, well...
it is garbage. I don't care. It's garbage chocolate. Cadbury or nothing. Godiva's fine, but everyone makes a big deal out of it, but it's not actually that good. English Cadbury, not the American shit, because the Americans don't know how to make chocolate. No offense, but you don't. So what kind of chocolate?
That was the fucking soapbox that just stood on.
I think it's by Hershey's or I don't remember. It's called the Zero. It's like white chocolate and like peanuts and crunchy bits. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah, which one are you talking about? I know exactly what you're talking about. White chocolate, crunchy peanuts?
Yeah, I think it's... Is
it a Payday?
No. It's called Zero.
Zero.
It's like in a silver...
There's a Zero in England, but it's like a bubbly one.
What do you mean by bubbly?
I mean, it's bubbly. It looks like bubbles.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would say it's sour candy for me. I'm a big sour candy girl.
Or Lion Bar.
A what bar?
Oh, yeah, you do like Lion Bar.
What's a Lion Bar?
An English candy bar, because we make the best candy in the world.
I mean...
What? Say something.
Your chocolate is delicious.
Thank you.
And I will say Godiva. Can we talk about the quotes that are in the like?
Are you talking about Dove?
Oh,
every person listening just said the same thing. They're driving to work going, Dove.
Oops.
You mean
my
Dove.
bad. No, I am talking about
also
Dove.
Not good. Also, I can't get over the fact that I'm like, Dove is body wash. I don't want a body wash company.
We need to talk about the quotes in the Dove little squares are fucking weird, right? They're weird.
Oh,
they're
I love
strange.
them.
You like them?
Yes, because
they're a little bit threatening.
They're written by and for white women.
They're a little bit threatening, and I don't like it.
Okay, the next time you read it, you need to read it with some like white entitlement, and then you'll be like, amazing.
I'll open one of those chocolates. It's been a while since I've had them, and it'll say like, you better have a good day today. Like, damn, bitch. That's so much pressure for what?
Yes.
For what reason?
Because they're telling you, like, hey, if you're eating this chocolate's going to make sure you have a good day.
God.
It's not, because it's not that good, but...
All right, well, also fun question that I just came up in my brain.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even get to answer, but fuck me, right?
Yeah, what's your favorite chocolate?
My favorite chocolate or my favorate candy?
Candy, sorry.
I do love a Snickers.
Yes, you do. Wait, is Snickers American?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. After fucking standing on that fucking box for how long?
But my actual favorite chocolate is a Cadbury Fruit and Nut Bar.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's the best.
Or wine gums.
Yeah.
What the fuck are wine gums?
You've had them. I fed them to you.
Oh, okay.
Well, that makes it sound weird. Like I fed them to you like they're grapes.
Okay, that's another thing I need to talk about on the podcast. How do you guys feel about people feeding you things? Because I am not a feed. No, I hate it.
Okay.
Don't
But
want
what
to
if they go, here comes the choo-choo train?
No! Yeah.
Actually, my only like memory of that I love is that I was they say I was sick, but I think it was actually after I got my IUD put in. I was like dying on the couch.
That shit hurts.
And my brother and Caboose were throwing animal crackers at me because I'd like wake up for a second. Like,
oh no,
just
you
dying.
were sick. You had the flu, and you just drank a bunch of NyQuil and laid down on the futon.
Yeah.
And we started pegging you with animal crackers.
Don't say pegging me.
I mean, it wouldn't.
That's a weird statement.
Pelting?
Yes, thank you. You can say pelting me.
Same thing.
No.
I mean, no one's going to think that you're getting pegged with animal crackers.
I don't know. People might.
What kind of animal crackers were they?
Just regular animal.
Yeah.
You want the cheapest possible animal cracker.
Are they like lemon flavored? Or
no, you don't want lemon flavored. You just want like
a regular cracker.
It is, yeah, like there's no flavor. You can't really tell what the animals are.
Tastes like animal.
Yeah, it tastes like animal powder. Like
Powder?
ground up powdered animal. Yeah, okay, what were you going to ask?
I was going to ask if you were to make a cocktail and it was like displaying your personality, what would the cocktail be?
Bitch, I got this. I got this. Because I already make a Lou cocktail.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, brother.
Okay, so I'm not going to give you the recipe because I don't know it. But it's basically a White Russian.
Also, very in keeping with the theme of like summarizing you. I don't know what goes into it. I just fill it up however I want.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a very like just instinctual. I'm an instinctual cocktail maker.
Okay.
But it starts with creme de menthe because you need that beautiful minty flavor, and also you need that nice like green color because it makes it a lot more fun because it looks like mint
green.
chocolate chip. Don't judge me. This is my personality. And then you're going to add some soy milk because I don't do like actual dairy. So some soy milk, and then you're going to add some peppermint vodka, and then just a little bit because the peppermint vodka doesn't taste very good. But then you need some peppermint schnapps.
Yeah.
So you add some peppermint schnapps in there.
Okay. So we've got 2 minty things already.
You've got 3.
3.
Peppermint vodka, peppermint schnapps, creme de menthe. And then some soy milk, lots of ice. You want it chilled. And then the best part about it is basically it's almost like a Girl Scout cookie shot, which I had for the first time when I was in Italy when we first got together. And it's my favorite shot because when you drink it, not only is it refreshing because it tastes like mouthwash, and I love mouthwash. I don't drink it.
Both of our faces, we were like, no, not.
But also, you don't have disgusting, gross breath because your breath smells like mint.
Or vomit, you know.
It doesn't smell like vomit. It smells like
medicine.
Mint. Oh, and by the way, too, if you drink enough that you do throw up, still minty fresh. Still minty fresh. It's amazing. So yeah, drink a Lou de Menthe.
It's an airwave.
Yeah, it's a liquid airwave. It's amazing.
Which is horrible.
Yeah, and I also like, I guess, everyone says dairy-based, but I would prefer that it's soy, but I like a milk-based drink.
I hate that shit. Milk and alcohol is a no from me. No, boo.
It's so good. Yeah, but you're the bitch that drinks, like, room temperature vodka out of a pinch pot.
I'm just saying.
No, that's not. You're
girl
just
wants
saying,
what
like,
she wants.
Oh.
Do tell. What is your beverage that you would make displaying your personality?
Probably just like an old fashioned.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
Straight up old fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Popular with the crowd. Classic.
It's like a punch in the teeth. Yeah.
It's like a punch in the teeth. Yeah. Very good. I like an old fashioned. Mine would either be room temperature vodka
in a pinch pot.
In a pinch pot. No, it wouldn't. It would probably honestly be a champagne based drink. It would most likely be a mimosa, where it's like you would think it's like fancy in air quotes, but in all reality, she's just a crowd pleaser. She's here for fun, and it's very simple to make.
Well, also, I think that if you were going to do it, it would be like a pitcher of mimosa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, you guys. Just so you know, Reno has a Cracker Barrel. We haven't been yet, but we did stop off at the Cracker Barrel in Sac on our way home today and realized that their mimosas get served by the pitcher for $22. So that, like, for Reno, that's hella cheap for a pitcher of mimosas.
It is. Yes, it is.
Which means there's a solid chance if you keep frequenting the Cracker Barrel in Reno, you're going to catch Callie and I Ubering to Cracker Barrel to order a pitcher of mimosas.
Just saying.
Mama's French toast.
Yep, and eating Mama's French toast as we get drunk at the Cracker Barrel on mimosas.
Let's talk about the hash brown casserole, my guy. That's just
Oh, yeah.
good.
Okay, that being said, if you had to, like, serve a dish that summed up your personality, what would it be?
Sushi.
And it's a dish. It's not a whole fucking, like, plate. It's just, like,
it would
what
be
kind of sushi?
It would be a sushi roll. It would probably honestly be, it honestly would probably be a vegetarian one, just because I think, honestly, it's more of a flex if you can make a good vegetarian roll than if you can make a just, like, sushi roll.
Well, that's like your fucking gyoza.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was either that or
your
gyoza.
meatballs, your meatless meatballs.
Randomly good at making meatballs. Don't know how, don't know why.
That are the best meatballs I've ever had, and I used to eat meat. Okay, what was your dish? Or do you need more time?
Cafe strudel hangover hash browns.
Oh, that is a good, accurate depiction of you.
Let's talk about hangover hash browns.
Yeah, you've got to describe them.
So what was it? It was hash browns, and then it had pepperoncinis.
Yes, it did.
Yep.
Yes.
And
is that what the yellow ones
onions?
are? Okay,
Yeah.
so I like those, but I just don't like jalapenos on pizza.
I think it had jalapenos, right?
Oh.
Or did it not?
Can I interject really fast to tell you something?
Yeah.
Guess what I ate for the first time yesterday?
Pickles.
No, I've been sneaking pickles. You guys just don't know about it. It's on like fucking burgers and stuff.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's I honestly just got so upset just now. I was like, what do you like pickles out of the jar?
Absolutely not. We're not there yet. We can't make it official that I'm gonna eat a pickle out of a jar.
Love a pickle out of a jar.
It's pickle season.
It goes on pizza.
No, it doesn't. Well, I mean, okay, well, on this kind of pizza, it's fancy.
Ham.
Ew! I would not eat meat, and also I've had meat before.
Think of like a popular
topping.
pizza
Anchovies.
topping. That's that's not
also
meat.
meat.
That's not meat. But popular pizza topping that you get like
begins with an O. Everyone out there's yelling at it. You guys got it.
Ostrich.
Why would you add meat?
on pizza?
I would not eat meat.
Olives.
There you go. I had green olives on my pizza.
olives.
Yeah, not
I
black
had
olives.
to fucking look up what a green olive tastes like before I was willing to like eat one on a piece of pizza. And they were like, they taste nutty, and I was like, okay, I can try this.
Nutty?
Yeah, that was what they said. That's
do
what the
not
internet
taste
said.
Nutty. They're very they're like vinegary. You know what I mean? Like they're very like.
I thought that
punchy.
they said they can be really bitter, but once they're cooked, they can taste really nutty. And so I was like, okay, well, this green olive is sliced and cooked, so this bitch better taste fucking like nutty. Because if she tastes bitter, I'm gonna be extra
like
angry.
Nuts.
Exactly. If you don't taste like nuts, I'm not interested. Okay, back to hangover hash browns.
I don't remember what else was on it. Was it eggs?
Yes.
Did it have eggs
Yeah, it
in
had
it too?
eggs, and I think it had cheese in it too.
I love the tone you have when you talk about food is the tone I talk about, or the tone I have when I talk about romance. I'm like, and then he leaned in and his arm touched her arm and they were holding hands and you're like,
then they added eggs and cheese and pepperoncinis and straight up.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then lots of salt, and then you add a dash of pepper.
Yeah. So when we talk about hangover hash brown, this is actually from a restaurant in South Carolina, right?
Columbia, South Carolina.
Columbia, shout out to you guys because, okay, let's talk about the prices too. Every single time we went out to eat in the South, I would be like, and we got drinks.
Yeah, because fun
So
fact,
cheap.
when we go out and we're on vacation, 90% of like the meals we have, there's a cocktail.
I'm not even saying like cheap. It's so friendly and affordable and like reasonable. It's so like more than reasonable. I was just so impressed the entire time we were in the South. Yeah. Hangover hash browns.
So hangover hash browns from Cafe Strudel.
That shit's good.
I would say a cheese and onion pie.
Oh,
I was gonna say that.
With mushy peas on top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from Prime Minister.
Yep.
Prime Minister, where's
in
Prime
Manchester, England. They've also got a location in London. They might have some more locations, but it is a vegan vegetarian like pie shop.
Oh, so good.
And
minty mushy peas.
Yeah, minty mushy peas on top of your cheese and onion pie. Yes, please. Yeah. However, if you were like, nope, you can only have one cheese and onion pie for the rest of your life, it goes to Lancashire Fold in Middleton, Manchester, England.
Okay, that's when I had my gin phase. Like when we went to England, then I started.
Because that's what we're known for, is gin.
And gin is so good. It's like jet fuel. Gin makes me feel like my face is melting off.
So I think that's the interesting part, is that I'm not a huge fan of a lot of liquor, but gin, I'm like, yes, absolutely,
English.
Let's go. Yeah. Tequila and gin I can handle.
I gotta watch out with gin because like it's very like I can tell it's unfamiliar for my system, so I get drunk off of gin. I get drunk.
Yep.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Where was it that we were eating dinner and you ordered a gin and tonic, and there was like 4 bottles of gin, and the lady was like, "We don't have any. We're all out."
Oh,
we were in this random like Asian restaurant.
It was right outside of Disney. It was in it was in the little strip. What is that? The or was it Universal Studios? The Universal, like the City Walk.
I thought we were out of the country.
I thought it was Iceland.
I thought it was Iceland too.
Oh, maybe it was.
Yeah, I think we were out of the country.
Oh yeah.
That's Beefeater right there.
Literal
2 bottles of Beefeater.
Yeah, it was in Reykjavik.
It was in Reykjavik, yeah, because they oddly enough had a lot of Vietnamese food.
Yes.
Do you guys remember that?
Yep.
Yeah.
They had a lot of Vietnamese
that's why I
food.
thought, because the restaurant reminds me of the restaurant that we eat at when we are outside of Disney.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. That one is really, really good. Does anybody want to ask a question?
Pull a question. Any card. Pull a card. Any card.
I'm
Enjoy
going for
that,
the hard
guys.
one.
Okay.
Can you love without respect?
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I think that's a dumb question.
Okay, pull another.
Good. Nice.
Why?
That wasn't
why or
Esther's.
why not?
Okay, why would you guys like to... Yeah, let's explain why you cannot love without respect. I think personally, respect is the main ingredient of liking someone, first of all. Like, I think respect...
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I think...
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I
know, that came off...
respectful
Yeah. That came off so mean, girls. No, I think that, like, respecting someone is the main ingredient to like having a relationship with them, regardless of like how deep that relationship is, even if you're just coworkers, even if you're just acquaintances. I'm very big on like, you should just respect them as a human being. That doesn't mean like kiss their feet, but that does mean like, I care about your safety and I care about like your well-being. So therefore I can't loving someone is huge for me.
Okay. So then a little side question there.
Yes.
Do you think like do you just automatically respect everyone, or do you think respect is earned?
I think I have a base level line of respect for people, but that line can go higher.
Okay.
Depending on like how their character is and how they like not present themselves, but how they treat other human beings. I can respect you less than the baseline that I have, but I, for the most part, have a baseline of like, no, at the end of the day, I never want someone to be harmed physically.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you start at like level 1 of respect, and then, you know, you can either gain more respect or lose respect, but there's like a sense of common decency that comes along with just meeting a stranger. You know?
Absolutely. Like, I'm not going to go up to a stranger and start dissing them. I think that would be like, that's against my baseline level of respect.
Moral compass. Yeah.
And against my moral compass. Yes. So I
guess
don't think
I equate like my moral compass with respect.
Mm-hmm.
When I start to think about it, I'm like, I don't actually know that I could like define respect. Because I think for me, it's a really charged word, because like our generation in particular, I don't know how it was for you, but our generation, and especially in like the South and then in like the culture I grew up in, was very much like respect your elders. Yeah. And it used to make me so angry, because I was like, so I should respect you just because you've lived on this earth for longer than me. But if you've been catered to your entire fucking life, like, I have more respect for someone who's gone through hardships and is like 15 years old than I do for somebody who's been on this earth for 70 years and like has never endured anything. Who's had a fucking like person to cater to their every whim.
That was a crazy crack. Crazy.
Yeah.
I think if I were to define respect, it would be respect is the baseline level of like how you would treat someone. I think it's like also like respect and admiration go kind of in the same line with me as well. Like if I respect someone, then chances are I do admire you. Like there is a, but again, it kind of depends. You know, that baseline is huge. Why can't you love without respect? Oh, okay.
What?
Why can't you love without respect?
Okay, so I guess like for me, you can't love someone without respecting them, because I think that's the like. And don't get me wrong, like I'm a huge like hopeless romantic, but I think that people are like, oh my gosh, I love you, and it's like, no, you're infatuated by me. But I think you have to know someone
to love them.
And I understand that you can only know someone as much as A, they know themselves, and B, like they allow you to know.
Yes.
So it's like we talk about that a lot. Like you and I know each other more than we know like really anyone else in our lives. So like when we hurt, I know what wounds. Dude, this chair is making all sorts of farting noises, not me. I'm like paranoid of that. If I do ever fart on this podcast, I will tell you guys.
Oh my God.
But I, you know, like when we hurt each other, I know the wounds that I've hit because I like know you.
Yeah.
But within reason, I don't know your like every thought, every whim. But then in that sense for myself, I don't know my every thought and every whim until it happens.
Totally. Absolutely.
And I think that like in the beginning of a relationship, we tend to be like, oh my gosh, well, I love you. And like, I was the first person that's like, I love you after like a week. I was like telling him that. And then I look back and I'm like, yeah, you were in love. But like saying I'm in love with you doesn't have the same impact when you first start.
Yeah.
And it's one of those that like, I think it takes time to see someone's character to build respect and trust, because I think those two go like symbiotically, and then you can love someone. But I think it's like of ignorance to say I love this person, like truly I love them, and I'm not like infatuated or in love, but I love them. And you're like, you don't fucking know.
Yep.
You know what kind of person they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Any other comments on respect or love?
Nope.
Okay. Who should play you in a movie version of your life?
Ben Affleck.
But only when he's sad?
Sad Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck with a cigarette and a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. That is so funny. I love that you're gonna fucking say that.
I need a cigarette.
And a fucking Dunkin' Donuts coffee, which arguably is the worst kind of iced coffee you could get.
They're so big on it in fucking Boston.
That shit's gross. It's not good.
Wait, what? I think a Dunkin' Donuts coffee is better than a McDonald's coffee.
Are you serious?
Blasphemy.
I think it's better than an iced McDonald's coffee.
I think that I disagree.
Maybe an iced McDonald's coffee.
Not Starbucks.
We're
What's the best?
Iced coffee?
Iced coffee chain.
Chain? I don't know about a chain. I don't know a lot of iced coffee like chains. Like, are we still talking about fast food and stuff?
Yeah, McDonald's, Burger King, Hardee's.
Dude.
What? Embarrass yourself right now. You're going to. She just got the look that she's going to embarrass herself.
I think, like, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Do they have
no, Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box actually has great iced coffee.
Why are we not doing this for a podcast? Just going and buying a
bunch of iced coffees and then trying them out.
And then tasting them and seeing if we can fucking determine the flavor, like where they're from.
That'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
You would have to
blind taste test and rank them.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Blind and rank. Yeah, and then yeah. That requires a third person. You would have to help us out with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Perfect.
Cool. Amazing.
Okay. What was your favorite iced coffee place?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Either
okay.
Taco Bell or McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's is a good job too.
I drank the shit out of McDonald's coffee when I was working at the airfield.
Like hot coffee?
Hot coffee, cold coffee.
It's terrible.
Shamrock
shakes.
It's good.
Oh,
Shamrock
dude,
shakes
I
and
love
not
a shamrock
coffee.
shake.
Are you guys serious? A shamrock shake?
You just don't like mint. You salty bitch. You don't like mint.
You salty
I'm
salty
a minty bitch, and you're a salty bitch.
I like mint. I just don't. I don't love it the way that you do.
I don't think you like mint.
I think I do, but I'm not going to pick it
I think
unless
you
I'm
tolerate it.
Yes,
I'm
not
going to pick it. If it's in something,
pick
you'll eat it, but you don't choose.
I will say I will never make a spring roll without mint ever. It has to be in the spring roll. If you ever make a Vietnamese spring roll, you cannot have it without mint, and that's it. That's my one.
Ma'am, do you think that's why you like mint is because the one instance that you use mint, I'm sorry, 2 instances, mushy peas and a spring roll. But that's like saying that you love like banana flavored things, but you never actually banana flavored. You just eat bananas.
I respect Mint. She is a main character sometimes when she needs to be.
What do you eat?
In Vietnamese fucking spring rolls.
No, artificial
and
mint
mushy
flavors.
peas. Oh, artificial mint?
Yeah.
I mean, I like a mint chocolate chip ice cream. That's good.
I just watched her face do like a moment of disgust as she said, I mean, mint.
It's good. You know what? It's not always my first pick, but it will be sometimes. Okay.
This is the most me question ever. What is your favorite thing on a playground? You're going to determine whether or not we can continue to do life together by this question.
What do you mean? Oh, am I answering for you?
No.
Oh.
What's your favorite thing on a playground?
My favorite thing personally, and yeah, you're probably going to break up with me after this. Personally, my favorite thing on a playground is swings. I like swings.
I love a swing.
Oh, okay.
I would never break up for you for that. What's your favorite thing?
Swings get so boring.
What are you talking about? You go high.
They're fun until you get to the maximum height you can get to, and then you're like, I'm done with this.
No, then you go for speed. You go height and then speed, and then you go, do I want to see if I can go all the way around? Am I that dumb?
Have you guys ever fallen out of a swing?
Of course I've fallen out of a swing.
Dude, I like it. I like it and I don't like it when your butt starts like fucking...
Oh, yeah. When you get weightless and it gets real sketchy and you're hanging on for dear life.
Yes.
And then like the nice part about being an adult is your feet can hit the ground. So you're like, oh, I regret that decision.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Monkey bars.
Those are good.
Oh, yeah, I do. I love a monkey bar as well.
Yeah, they're fun.
But I don't know how to plan a monkey bar that doesn't feel like a workout because then I'm just like, I need to do
That's
this.
why I like monkey bars.
I think it always feels like a
It's
workout.
like skip 1 bar, skip 2 bars.
Oh my God. I felt like such a bad bitch whenever I could skip.
Dude, when we did that Spartan training or whatever with Adam in Japan, and there was a bunch of people that were doing like Spartan races, and they were showing up to this training to learn how to run Spartan races better, and they could not figure out monkey bars.
What?
They were like couldn't figure out how to like swing from one bar to the next.
What
they
do
were
you
like falling
because they obviously didn't play on playgrounds as kids.
And I was there,
which I think is like fucked. I think that like that if I was like world president, playgrounds in every neighborhood.
Well, I didn't realize I was coming from a place of privilege. Like, I didn't realize that, like, oh my God, that's crazy.
Where, like, one of the things, they just had monkey bars in. I think it was only, like, it wasn't very big. It was, like, 10 bars.
If even.
And I'm, like, I'm 6'2", and all these other people there are, you know, Japanese. So, like, I'm there, and I think 2 swings, like, grabbed on the front one, like, middle, and then the end, and they were all like, what? Like I was doing a magic trick.
So funny.
Yeah.
Everyone was just like, what the fuck? And I'm over here like, this loser? What are you talking about?
That's dope. That's like funny.
What are you talking? Yeah, that was okay. If you were president.
Oh, if
and
I were
it can't be anything serious. It has to be something silly. I would advocate every neighborhood would have playground.
Wait, backtrack. What's your favorite playground?
Oh, yeah, it's a slide.
I knew
it's a slide. That my favorite. I mean, a swirly slide's fine. My favorite slide is actually in Bellingham, Washington, and that's right. I have a favorite slide. Yeah, Bellingham, Washington, because it is taller than it should be. You get too much speed, and it's a little bit sketchy.
Oh, in the middle for some reason? So it's a really
it had that bump, right?
Yeah, like you go 10 times faster.
You have a bump. So you go down, you have a bump, and then you have a little like S-shaped curve in there to slow you down. So as you come down.
Yep.
And I never made the reel. Maybe if like people message me and they're like, bitch, make the reel, I'll make a reel. But I did like a pretend like this is how we fitness, like we're doing slides for rounds.
Actually, I was sweating.
And we had to run up because it was a solid like 2 stories.
Yeah, stair sprints.
I mean, you sweating doesn't say anything.
All right, motherfucker. Okay.
I'm pretty sure you're sweating right now.
I'm always sweating. I'm a sweaty bitch.
Okay, so back to my question because I answered yours. Slides, obviously.
Slides.
I want to love a merry-go-round. But I get really sick on them. But I did love them when I was a kid.
Dude, I had a guy pass out on a merry-go-round.
It's somewhere on YouTube when YouTube first started.
Yeah.
You guys have a video on YouTube?
It was before YouTube.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the website that we uploaded it to.
Encrypted, like...
It back in the day, like, we were it wasn't really a merry-go-round. You like sat in it, and then there was a wheel in the middle, and you pulled on it.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So there was 3 guys on it, and they just started like trying to see how fast they can go. And then one guy goes, "Okay," and then his head starts to go outside, and then he's out.
Fucking G-force.
His arms are like
Yes.
like wacky wild inflatable tube man, like flopping out. and he's like laid out completely, like about to be thrown out of this thing. So the other 2 guys that were spinning it grabbed onto his leg so he wouldn't fly out of this. But now there's nothing stopping them, so they're just spinning. And his arms are like flailing. So I jumped in and I tried to grab him to stop it, but he had too much force. So I just grabbed the whole merry-go-round and stopped it. And then he came to, and he was like, his like pants were pulled down because they were holding him by his pants.
And then he's like, "Did you guys rape me in a park?"
That is so funny.
And then they said, "He's gonna puke," and then everybody scattered, and he was by himself.
Scatter! He's gonna puke. That's hecka funny.
Okay, what's your silly
Presidential thing?
president of the world.
President of the world. I think that mine would have to be, if it was something silly, mine would have to be, you have to paint me something.
What?
Dictator.
Yes, you're a dictator.
Dictator.
It doesn't, here's the thing. It could be a stick
Every
figure.
month.
I don't give a fuck. No, not
Once a
everyone.
month.
Once in your life. I just want a little picture.
From
Everyone in the
everyone in
world.
the world?
Everyone in the world. I want a little picture.
You could look at every picture.
And then I would have a museum of all my favorites. And guess what? The people who have spent like 60 plus hours on like, gorgeous paintings, it would be full of fucking stick figures. Just like stupid fucking like.
And then burn the rest.
I don't give a fuck about your fucking fancy painting. It's something gorgeous. And I'm like, no. I want something funny. And then that museum, free admission. Because you guys already.
Okay, wait. That being said, what would you paint?
What would I paint?
Mm-hmm.
Dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do
I can knock out
mushrooms
a
with
dick
balls.
so fast.
I would for sure do the mushroom with the butts with little nuts.
That's my favorite.
Those
Because I
were
love a mushroom
awesome.
stamped mushroom.
Those were adorable.
If anyone wants a mushroom stamped mushroom tattooed, please hit me up.
Maybe the same day that you do Donut Frog, you tattoo that mushroom on me. I would love that, actually.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's a day after tomorrow.
Oh, it is. Isn't that
By
the
the
title?
time this goes out to the world.
No, it's not.
That's
That's next
the title. Oh, is it next week?
Yeah, it's next week.
Lame.
Well, by the time you hear this,
I will have a mushroom with a little ball sack tattooed on me.
And I will have a mushroom in my armpit.
No, not a mushroom. Donut Frog.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Same thing.
Same thing.
Okay. You're president of the world. What do? This bitch is trying to get everyone to do art for her.
I just like pictures.
kill half of the people.
Oh my god.
Okay,
That's
Thanos.
silly. Fucking
Yep.
Thanos
silly.
snapping out of
He had
existence.
a lot of good ideas.
Okay, so next question. Coolest first name. And you can't use your own name.
I like Abel or Abraham.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's very biblical.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
Coolest first name?
Coolest first name? Chaz.
Chaz. Nice. I'm going to say, what is it? Stain?
Stain.
Yeah.
For a
you have
dog?
to tell the story. No, for a person.
For a person?
Yes. Stain.
So passionate. We visited a friend recently, and she had told us that she would name her third dog Stain, so that way she could say, "Come Stain, come Stain." So fucking. You just said that so that way I would fucking say that on the fucking podcast. You motherfucker.
Yeah,
we're gonna clip that shit.
No, we're
Come
not.
Stain. Hilarious.
Okay. Where and when would you like to time travel back to?
Anywhere in the past. I'm a white man.
That's true. It would be fine regardless.
I would
say
show
that.
up and they'd be like, "Oh, here's your table, sir." And
Yeah.
You say that, but if you actually showed up like during like slavery or Jim Crow era, I think you would really like struggle with that like moralistically.
yeah, but
Yeah, I suppose.
But I would be at an advantage.
You would.
Yeah, but like if it was like, hey, you can go for like a day and just like enjoy where and when in time.
Where and when?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You're gonna have to come back to me.
Okay, Callie, do you know?
For me, it would either be while the Great Wall of China is being built, or I don't know. I just kind of want to see. I just want to see what it looks like. Or it would be when people were accusing other people of being witches.
The Salem witch trials?
Witch! Yeah, exactly.
Woman, you're not white.
I know.
You
would be fun.
accused of. Oh my god.
It would be fun. They'd be like, witch! And
Oh,
they'd be
I
like,
guess yeah, because you know that like the next day you're gonna get like.
well, because
popped
then
out
I'd
of
be like,
existence.
And then you pull out your
exactly.
phone and they'd all run away.
Witch! Yeah, I would be like, would you like to know my witchy secrets?
Yeah, but her phone wouldn't work. She wouldn't have cell service.
She could turn it
I'd
on.
still turn it on, and then, or I would
Oh
like
my God,
take
what if it's
pictures
out
of
of
people.
battery?
What if she just started playing dubstep?
Yeah, and then
Well,
they,
actually, that
They would burn
follow-up
me.
question then.
Uh-huh.
Do you have music downloaded to your phone just in case you get sent back in time?
Oh, for sure.
Mhm.
I could
Okay.
play them
What
anything.
song would you play?
The first song I would play is "Single Ladies" by Beyonce. That's the first fucking song I would play. Or "Fantasy" by Mariah Carey.
Oh, Fantasy's so good. I wanted to look like Mariah Carey so much when I was growing up because that music
Really?
video was magic.
It was
And
a
she's
good
on a
music video.
swing.
Yeah, and then I'd be like this, playing it with it on my phone, and then they'd be like, "That's a fucking witch," and I'd be like, like dancing to it. Dance with me.
I don't know why. What is the song they play in Hocus Pocus?
I have no idea.
But
Come
that's-
Little Children?
Yeah, not the Come Little Children one. But I put a spell on you. That's what I would
Oh,
play.
there we go.
Yeah, I would like for sure if I was in Salem. Witch
I would try to
Trials.
give them Mountain Dew.
You just have Mountain Dew strapped to you at all times.
It would kill the tiny child for sure.
Airwaves. Just
Oh yeah,
hand out
Come
airwaves.
drink my
I would for
potion.
sure just give them airwaves.
Dude, that would
That's
kill
it.
someone.
Yeah, it would kill someone now. I almost killed you with them.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, do you know where you would go, or do you need more time and I'll think of mine?
I would go back to like early 2000s and convince myself to buy Google.
No, you can't change history.
Why not?
You're just
Why not?
visiting.
I'm changing history by giving Mountain Dew to children.
No.
How am I just visiting?
It says when and where. You're just visiting, dude. You cannot. This is not like a changing. Okay, you bought Google. Good job. We never met. We didn't get married.
Well, maybe you should go talk
You want
to
to get
that.
punched in the head? Continue the story. I don't condone domestic violence. Unless he says the wrong thing.
No! She's joking. Witch! Witch!
Whore.
Witch whore!
Yeah,
Where would you go?
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Stop.
Okay, so early 2000. You would only go back to the early 2000s?
Yeah, maybe stop the second plane from hitting the World Trade Center.
You
Oh
could
my
never.
God.
You would not be able to do that. With what? How would you stop that from
Wow,
happening?
the male audacity you
I
have.
just trip them at security in the airport.
Okay, I have a hard time because obviously I'd want to go back because I would like to be like properly dressed just so I know the actual like suffering of wearing like a full corset.
Mhm.
But then the smells
Yeah, people
to
would
go back to
smell
them would be terrible. So I just don't know because like I really do think we live in like the best
Well, of
time.
course, but would you like to witness a historic event? Marie Antoinette getting murdered?
No, I would not like to watch someone get murdered.
Okay, then
Maybe the Great Fire in London.
Actually, you know what? I know exactly what I would want to do. I know it now that you said that.
Mm.
Before the Titanic sinks,
ooh,
I would like to be on the Titanic.
so like working there or like just seeing
What are you
everyone
talking
load
about?
their
No,
stuff
I'm
in?
trying to be upper. I'm trying to be like the
Oh.
first class. I want to
Oh, so
eat
you're
that
like
meal.
trying to be like first night on the Titanic.
yes,
like, that's
first
a good
night
one.
on the Titanic.
Maybe you could grab another door and like give it.
No,
to Jack.
you're there for one. Oh, Jack wasn't a real person. You're there for one day. That's it. That's
Or
what I'm
you
doing.
deflate all the. You put like little knife holes in all the rafts.
They were made out of wood, Callisto.
Yeah.
Never mind. Shows you how much I know about history.
You weren't even paying attention during the movie.
Did you watch the movie?
Yeah, like a long time ago.
Did you?
We got time for one more question. Let's make it happen.
Best cartoon ever.
Ever. That's so hard.
in the history of cartoons.
No, can I give two?
Sure.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
No, it was good.
I hated that show.
Why?
Because you're just watching a dog be tortured.
He's not being tortured.
He's so scared.
The theory on Courage the Cowardly Dog, he's actually experiencing normal things, but like he's scared because he's a dog.
That's terrible. You're watching someone being tortured.
No, but like some of the things that that Courage would learn throughout the series, like there is this old man in a tub that told him some really good...
I've watched the show.
No, not an old man, but like a serpent or whatever in the tub that told him some like really good life advice.
Old men and serpents are the same thing.
Either one. I don't know.
In bathtubs.
Yeah.
Something in a bathtub.
Either way, there's...
Listen to old men in bathtubs.
No,
or a serpent in a bathtub.
I mean, either way, there's a serpent there. But besides the point...
Ew!
Courage the Cowardly Dog or Avatar The Last Airbender. Those are my two. What about you guys? Come on. Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig. We're too old for Peppa Pig.
I'm too old for Peppa Pig, but I love Peppa. I love Peppa.
What's the new one everyone keeps talking
Bluey.
about? Oh yeah, I was gonna say the like aware one.
Venture Bros.
Oh
Venture Bros.
God, you guys have fucking terrible taste.
Come on, no, it's
Come
great.
on.
Come on. What's yours then?
Archer.
Archer.
Archer's
All right,
good too,
motherfucker. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah. Archer.
With that being said, what was your guys' win for the week? Let's wrap up this episode. You silly geese.
Fine, but I want to do another silly episode.
Fine.
Come at me.
Absolutely.
Oh, we were waiting for
Win for the week.
I was
sorry.
petting Guinness.
Oh. The win for the week, just dead
over.
silence. Like everyone's like, is the episode done?
Never mind.
I was not paying attention.
That's okay.
So my win for the week is that I got to go and see our friend Donna.
Period.
And it's been, unfortunately, 5 years since we've been there.
It's okay. It's been
yeah. And it was amazing. And I'm so glad. So we got to go to San Jose.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't necessarily care about going to San Jose, but I got to see our friend Donna.
That's true. And she's wonderful.
It was beautiful. Yeah.
I love Donna. Your win for the week?
I signed up for jiu-jitsu again.
How fucking yeah, that is a great win for the week. Mm-hmm. Great win for the week.
Yeah.
I think my win for the week is practicing intuitive eating again. I'm starting to I'm actually starting to get a grip on it again. And it's been a while since I've done that. So
nice.
That's my win.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you one last question because we didn't start the episode with this. We will start our next episode in 20 minutes with it, but you guys will get it next week.
Yes.
What does your gender feel like today? So what do you feel like?
Silverback gorilla.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So specific. Just is he just like, or are they
just a silverback gorilla?
Are they chilling? Like, are they just existing? Or
Yeah, just existing.
Okay, cool.
Just like
doing gorilla things.
Yeah, hanging out,
nice.
Eating leaves or whatever gorillas eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice.
My gender feels like, since we're on an animal kick then, my gender feels like a squirrel who's just had its first nut of the season.
Look, you can have your nut later, but like wait until like we've gone to bed, okay? And to stick with the animal thing, I feel like a jellyfish.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say beaver.
Oh my God, Callie saw the best shirt ever.
Yes, there was a shirt that said, give no dams, just build them. And then it was a montage of a bunch of beavers.
Yeah.
But I was like, I need to chill with the shirts, so I'm not.
Yeah.
I need more silly shirts.
For anyone not watching, Caboose almost fell backwards and died.
Well, what's your silly shirt right now?
It's worship Satan, respect women.
Yep.
From the man
himself. With Baphomet.
Mine is MILF, man, I love fish. And then this one is...
nothing.
Interesting.
I miss the silly shirt.
Not silly.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
But if you come back next week, I will have a silly shirt. So,
all right,
thank you guys so much. We hope you enjoy this episode. My lisp is real bad right now.
That's okay.
And are you doing ASMR? Do ASMR to send them off. Like, follow, and subscribe.
Thanks, guys.